Rama's arrow whistled past the golden deer's flank, embedding itself in a sala tree with a sickening thunk. The creature turned and laughed, a sound like cracking bones. "Lakshman!" Sita screamed, tore through the forest stillness. "Help me! Ra!" Her voice was cut short, swallowed by a sudden, unnatural darkness. Lakshmana stood frozen at the hut's threshold. The line Rama forbade him to cross burning beneath his feet. Far away, Rama felt the earth tremble and knew. The trap had sprung. But who or what had taken her? And why did the air now reek of crushed lotus and decay? All right, friends, gather close. Let's talk about Rama, Prince of Ayodhya, the guy whose name literally means the charming one. So trust me, there's way more to him than just a nice smile. You know why we're still chanting his name thousands of years later? Why his story, the Ramayana, isn't just some dusty old poem, but a living heartbeat for a billion people? Buckle up. Imagine this, a prince born with the universe in his eyes. Literally. His dad, King Dashratha, performed this massive fire ritual, begging the gods for an heir. Boom! Out steps Agni, the fire god himself. Hands over a pot of divine payasam, sweet pudding basically. Dashratha gives it to his three queens, and Rama, the eldest, pops out. But here's the kicker. Whispers said he wasn't just a prince. He was Lord Vishnu, the preserver of the universe, come down in human form. Why? To deal with a problem named Ravana, a 10-headed demon king who'd gotten so powerful, so arrogant that even the gods were hiding under their cosmic beds. Rama was the divine hitman, born human to play by mortal rules. But Rama wasn't famous just for being God on earth. It was his character, Maryada Purushottam, the perfect man. Dude was the embodiment of duty, dharma. As a teenager, he snapped Shiva's celestial bow like a twig to win Sita's hand. Proof he was no ordinary prince. But his real test? Just when he's about to be crowned king of Ayodhya, his stepmom Kaikeyi pulls a fast one. Remember that divine pudding? Yeah. Dashrath owed her 2 boons. She cashed in. Banish Rama to the forest for 14 years. Crown my son, Bharat. And Rama, no tantrum, no fight, just acceptance. Father's word is dharma. He gave up the throne, the silks, the feasts, everything for exile. Just like that. Poof, gone. That's the prince who gave up everything. Why does this grip us? Because it's real. It's about betrayal, exile, losing everything you love, fighting impossible odds, and finding out who you really are in the wilderness. It's got love so deep, Rama crosses oceans for it. Brotherhood so fierce, Lakshman follows him into exile without blinking. Loyalty like Hanuman, the monkey god who tears his chest open shouting, "Rama lives in my heart." And villains, oh, Ravan ain't your cartoon bad guy. He's a scholar, a Shiva devotee, a king with a flying city made of gold. But his ego? That was his Achilles heel. His kidnapping of Sita? That sparked the mother of all wars. Rama's journey shows us light can win. But the cost? Oh, the cost is steep. And what he discovers about himself in exile? That's the real shocker. But we'll get there. His mystery isn't who he is, but how he endures. How divinity walks in human skin, carrying the unbearable weight of duty and love. So, how does a prince used to palace gardens survive 14 years in demon-infested jungles? What kind of courage blooms in exile? And what earth-shattering truth did Rama uncover when everything he held dear was ripped away. Let's step into the whispering woods of Dandaka forest and find out. 14 years. The words hung heavy in the perfumed air of Ayodhya's palace. A death sentence whispered. Rama stood tall, his face serene as a moonlit lake. Beside him, Sita Devi, her eyes pools of unwavering devotion. And Lakshman, his brother's shadow, fist clenched on his bow. No protest, no plea. Only the rustle of silk as Sita removed her jewels. The clank of Lakshman's armor as he prepared for the wiles. King Dasharath wept silent tears, his heart breaking like dry clay. As Rama touched his father's feet in farewell, the entire city seemed to hold its breath. Then, turning his back on gilded towers, Rama walked barefoot towards the south, towards the whispering, watchful trees of Dandaka. Exile had begun. The forest was no kindly grove. Ancient trees knitted a canopy so thick, daylight struggled to pierce it. Thorns snagged at their simple bark garments. The air hummed with unseen life and unseen menace. Yet, amidst the strangeness, a rhythm emerged. Ram, Lakshman and Sita built a humble hut, Kutir, near the Godavari river in Panchavati. Days were spent gathering roots and fruits. Evenings in quiet contemplation. Nights listening to the forest's symphony. Sita transformed the wild space, her touch bringing a fragile order. Lakshman, ever vigilant, patrolled tirelessly.
I am Lakshmana, son of Sumitra, brother and shield to Rama. This forest, it watches. The shadows hold more than monkeys and deer. Demons lurk, drawn by tales of Sita's beauty. My bow arm never tires, my eyes never sleep, for Rama and for Mata Sita. I am the boundary. None shall cross it, while I draw breath.
Their peace, however, was a fragile blossom in a storm's path. Far away in the island fortress of Lanka, a being of immense power stirred. 10 heads turned, 20 eyes scanned the horizon, 20 arms flexed, adorned with celestial jewels. This was Ravana, the lord of Lanka, the terror of the 3 worlds.
I am Ravana, Dashanana, 10-headed one, conqueror of heavens, master of the Vedas, devotee of Shiva. My Lanka glitters like a sun plucked from the sky. My power shakes the pillars of creation. Yet, a thorn pricks my side. A mortal prince wanders my forest, flaunting his virtue, protecting his wife, Sita. Her beauty, whispered by the wind, torments me. A pearl hidden in dung. She belongs in a golden cage in Lanka, not in a hovel of leaves. This Rama, he presumes much. I shall humble him. I shall take what is mine.
Ravana's obsession festered. He summoned his most cunning uncle, the master of illusion, Maricha.
I am Maricha, once a terror, now a pawn. Ravana, lord of Lanka, your will is fire. But Rama, I faced him once. As a young prince, he pierced me with an arrow that flung me leagues across the ocean. His power is divine. To face him again is to court death. Sita is sacred fire. touch her and you burn.
Silence, worm! Your fear insults me. You will serve me. Transform. Become a creature of impossible beauty. A golden deer, sparkling like captured moonlight. Lure Rama far, far away from his hut. Let Lakshmana's guard fall. Do this, or feel my wrath grind your bones to dust.
Fear of Ravana outweighed fear of Rama. With a shuddering sigh, Maricha invoked dark magic. Where the demon stood, now pranced a creature of pure enchantment. Its coat shimmered like molten gold, dappled with silver spots like stars. Its horns spiraled like polished ivory, catching the sun. It moved with impossible grace, each step leaving faint trails of light on the forest floor. It approached Panchavati.
Rama, Lakshmana, look! Oh, look! Have you ever seen such a creature? It shines like a piece of the sun fallen to earth. Its eyes, like dark jewels. Oh, the grace, the beauty! My heart aches to have it near. Please, Rama, capture it for me. Let it grace our humble home.
Rama gazed at the deer. Its beauty was undeniable, yet unnatural. A chill touched his spine, a warrior's instinct.
I am Rama, son of Dasharatha, prince of Ayodhya. Such beauty, Sita. It seems born of Maya, illusion. Remember where we dwell. This forest breathes deception. That creature, it moves too perfectly. It feels like a lure.
But see how harmless it is, like a dream made real. Oh, please, Rama, if you love me, bring it to me. Just for a moment, I must touch that golden light.
Brother, heed your own wisdom. This reeks of Rakshasa trickery. Let me go. You stay. Guard Sita.
No, Lakshmana, her heart is set upon it. Your duty is clear. Guard Sita with your life. Do not leave her side. Do not cross the threshold of this hut, no matter what cries you hear. That is my command. That is Dharma. I will pursue this phantom. If it is real, I shall bring it back for Sita's joy. If it is false, I shall unmask it.
Rama stepped into the dappled light, his eyes fixed on the golden deer. It flickered ahead, always just out of reach, leading him deeper. Deeper into the labyrinthine forest, away from Panchavati. Sita watched, her face radiant with anticipation. Lakshmana stood rigid at the hut door, every sense screaming danger. The chase stretched on. The golden deer danced through shafts of sunlight, vanished behind ancient trunks, reappeared tantalizingly close. Rama, fleet and tireless, followed. Then, near a clearing, Maricha's plan unfolded. The deer paused. Rama notched an arrow, drew the mighty Kodanda. Twang! The arrow flew, a streak of silver light. It struck, not the flank, but the ground beside the deer. The creature leaped impossibly high, and then it laughed. Not a deer sound, but Maricha's voice, twisted with dark magic, amplified to echo through the trees towards Panchavati.
Lakshmana! Help me! Sita! I am slain!
Back at the hut, the blood drained from Sita's face. The color fled Lakshmana's.
Did you hear? Rama, my Rama, he's hurt, he's dying. Lakshmana, go to him, save him, now, leave me.
No, Mata Sita!
That voice, it was wrong, twisted. Rama is invincible. This is a trick. A Rakshasa's foul mimicry. He commanded me, do not leave you.
You heard his agony, and you stand here? You want him dead? Is that it? So you can have me? Is that your vile hope, Lakshmana? Go! Prove your loyalty! Or are you a traitor wrapped in brother's skin? Go! Or I curse myself upon this spot!
Lakshmana recoiled as if struck. Sita's words, born of terror, were poisoned daggers. The dharma was impossible. Disobey Rama's direct order, or let Sita believe him a traitor. Or worse, let Rama truly die unaided. With a groan that seemed to tear from his soul, Lakshmana drew a line in the earth with the tip of his arrow, the Lakshmana Rekha.
This line, Mata Sita, this boundary, do not cross it, not for any reason, not for water, not for flowers, not if gods themselves beckon. Stay within this circle. It holds my strength, my vow to Rama. I go only because your command, fueled by this terror, forces my hand against his. Forgive me, brother. Guard her, O earth and sky.
Sita stood alone inside the magical circle, trembling, consumed by terror for Ram and shame for her words to Lakshman. The jungle pressed in, suddenly hostile. Silence. Then a soft, pious chanting. An old, frail priest appeared at the edge of the clearing, leaning heavily on a staff, his saffron robes threadbare, his matted hair white as snow. He held a wooden begging bowl.
Alms, noble lady, alms for a weary traveller, a sip of water, the Dharma of hospitality.
Holy One, welcome. But my brother-in-law, he commanded I must not cross this line. Please, step closer. Accept my hospitality within this circle.
A line drawn in the dust? What power has mere earth against a Brahmin's need? Is this your piety, daughter of Janaka? To deny a starving sage? To hide behind a line while your husband lies dying? Give, or be cursed for eternity.
Torn between Lakshmana's command, the Brahmin's apparent need, and the terrifying thought of a curse, Sita hesitated. Compassion, duty to a holy man, and the gnawing fear for Rama warred within her. With a trembling sigh, she lifted a pot of water and stepped 1 foot over the Lakshmana Rekha. The moment her foot touched the earth beyond the line, the illusion shattered. The frail Brahman melted. In his place stood a towering figure of nightmare. 10 heads sneered, 20 arms spread like monstrous wings, eyes burning with crimson fire. Jewels blazed, but the stench of crushed lotus and raw power was overwhelming. This was no beggar. This was Ravana, Lord of Lanka.
Sita! Your wait is over! I am Ravana, your true lord. Forsake this forest hovel. Come rule beside me in golden Lanka. Your Rama is dead. You are mine.
Monster! Demon! Rama lives! He will find you! He will tear you apart! Release me! Hanuman! Lakshmana! Rama!
High above the treetops, a monstrous shadow streaked across the sky. But the forest itself fought back. An ancient, noble presence stirred. Jatayu, the mighty eagle king, vulture lord, devotee of Rama's father Dasharatha, sunning himself on a cliff, saw the abduction.
I am Jatayu, king of the vultures, friend to Dasharatha. Release the princess, demon. Release Dasharatha's daughter-in-law. This is an act of war.
The aged but valiant bird launched himself like a feathered javelin, intercepting the speeding chariot. Talons like scimitars raked Ravana's arms. Wings beat against the demon king's face.
Insolent bird! Dare you challenge Ravana? Die!
Terrible battle raged in the sky. Feathers rained down like bloodied snow. Jatayu fought with the fury of ages, tearing at Ravana's limbs, pecking at his eyes. But Ravana was younger, stronger, armed with celestial weapons. With a roar, he swung a mighty sword.
Rama, forgive me. I fail.
One mighty wing severed. Jatayu plummeted, a broken comet, crashing into the canopy far below. Ravan, bleeding but triumphant, laughed. A sound like grinding boulders. The Pushpaka Vimana streaked south towards the distant ocean, carrying Sita's fading cries. Panchavati lay silent. The golden deer illusion dissolved, revealing Maricha's dying form, pierced by Rama's arrow. Rama, sensing the terrible wrongness, sprinted back towards the hut, his heart a drum of dread. Lakshman, finding no wounded brother, ran back, fear choking him. They arrived to find the hut empty. The Lakshman Rekha violated. Sita, gone.
Sita! Sita! Lakshma, where is she? Janaki, my love! Answer me!
Brother, I failed. I left her. She accused me. I drew the line. She stepped. The Brahmin, it was...
Rama fell to his knees. The perfect prince, the embodiment of dharma, the man who gave up everything, now had his very heart torn from his chest. Exile's bitter truth crashed upon him. The cruelty of fate, the frailty of even the strongest protection, the devastating cost of his own righteousness. He clutched a single ornament, fallen in the struggle, Sita's anklet. The Prince of Ayodhya wept. But beneath the tears, beneath the shattering grief, something else stirred. A cold, terrifying fury. A glimpse of the Vishvarupa, the infinite cosmic form of Lord Vishnu, flickered in his dark eyes for an instant. The forest held its breath. The huntress had become the hunted. The Prince of Dharma was now the god of destruction's avatar. The shock of exile wasn't just loss. It was the terrifying awakening of why he was truly born.
Rama! You helpless mortal! I took your light. Come to Lanka if you dare. Come and die!
Rama lifted his head. Tears still wet his cheeks. But his eyes were like chips of obsidian, reflecting distant supernovas. He picked up his fallen bow. The wood hummed, resonating with a power it had never known. He looked south, towards the unseen ocean. The word, when it came, was a vow carved in ice and fire.
Ravana, you have touched the fire at the heart of creation. You have taken my life. For this, Lanka will burn. Your 10 heads will roll. I am coming. Dharma is coming.